the cottage. Come on in. We got a brand new reading topic for you. We are reading about your person and with your person, and we are playing truth or dare with your person. So we are going to have a little bit of fun. It's Sunday fun day. We're going to lighten things up and have a fun reading tonight. At least that's the plan. All right. Welcome in. Hey, if you are new here, we would love to have you be a part of the Soul Fam, and it's free. All you got to do is subscribe, and then you'll know when we go live or upload, and you can interact with us when we are here in the chat. And we would welcome you with open arms. All right, that being said, we're going to read for all the signs, Aries all the way through Pisces. Here's what the questions are for each sign's person. We're going to be asking your person through the tarot the following questions. Are you guys ready? Describe your last romantic partner, your turn-ons, your turn-offs. What did you learn from your last relationship, and how would your friends describe you? And do you have any kinks? All right, we're going to find out what is up with each and every one of you with the person on your mind. Hello, J-Dub. Hello, Jean, Sagittarius Soul, Love Apples, Kimberly Jams. Hey, Bay. Hey, Jen 333. What is up? Hey, CB. What you doing? Sam G. How you doing? Good to see all of you guys. All right. Good to see everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. It is Sunday fun day, and we're going to make it one. Yes, we are. Let's go. Where's my Aries gang? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Question number one for your person, truth or dare. Describe your last romantic partner. That's what we're asking your person, Aries. We're going to get them to describe their last romantic partner. I did change the title. I got a brainstorm today, Kimberly. Welcome to the world of Gemini tarot reading. Here we go. Here we go. First question. We're going to ask your person to describe their last romantic partner. To describe their last romantic partner. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that they were good with money. Oh, they would say they're attractive. They would say they're attractive. Ooh, they had a little bit of trouble walking away from this person. I'm just telling you. I feel like they had a lot of trouble walking away from this person, Aries. I don't think this was an easy person for them to walk away from. I'm just saying. I'm just saying here. They describe their person as very attractive. Okay? So they're not trashing them. I don't mind that because they're not trashing their ex. You know, a lot of people trash their ex. That's automatically a red flag for me. I'm just saying. All right, let's find out about your person's turn-ons. What are their turn-ons? What do they like in a person? What's their turn-ons? Aries, what's your person's turn-on? What makes them tick? What makes your person tick as far as turn-ons? Oh, they like to travel. They like to travel with person. But okay, they like somebody who is optimistic. They like somebody who is they like independent people too, Aries. You're going to be fine because I know you're an independent sign. That's their turn-on. Somebody who is optimistic, somebody who is independent, and somebody who likes to travel and go places. All right, what's their turn-offs? What's their turn-offs? Let's see here. Let's see what their turn-offs are, Aries, your person. What's their turn-offs? Let's find out. Let's find out what the turn-offs are in this person. Let's find out. People who don't chill. Oh, okay. People, okay, what I'm getting from this is people who shut down when they're trying to talk to them. People who try to shut down when they're trying to talk to them, which is kind of cool, Aries, because you're well-spoken. You'll speak out. You'll speak your truth. You know, you are succinct. You are concise, but you will speak out. You'll talk. So they don't like people who are quiet, who don't speak out, who don't speak up, or who shut down whenever there's something important to be discussed here. They also don't like to be bored. You'll be okay there too, Aries, because you're fun. All right. What did they learn from their last relationship? What did they learn from their last relationship? Playing truth or dare. We are going through the questions. We are grilling your person to find out what they learned from their last relationship. That's the next question up. What did they learn from their last relationship? What did they learn? Let's see if they improved from it. We're supposed to, right? Did they improve? Oh, okay. They learned not to overthink. They learned to be more expressive in how they feel. Okay. Oh, okay. They also learned some things about stability. Okay. So what they learned is don't overthink this. Just go with the flow. Don't try to get ahead of yourself. Don't try to figure this thing out. Just go with the flow. I like that. They learned to be more expressive of their emotions. Page of Cups here and the Four of Wands. I think they learned one thing they learned is they do want a long-term connection. And two, they learned about stability, being stable. Okay. And they learned the importance of that. Now, the most important question. Do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks, Aries? Do they have any kinks? Let's find out if your person has any kinks. Do they have any kinks? Let's find out. Do they have any kinks? Don't forget to drop a like, everybody. Here we go. Do they have any kinks? Here we go. Hey, Cowboy here. They sure do, Aries. You better put up the vanilla ice cream, honey. They got some kinks. I'm going to tell you what. They got some kinks, all right. They sure do. They got kinks, all right. Let me tell you. Yep. Yeah, they do. They're yeah, you need to put the vanilla ice. Don't buy any vanilla ice cream, Aries, is my suggestion to you. This person's not vanilla. No, but that's okay. You'll be fine. You're a fire sign. You'll be fine. Okay. I like that energy for you. Fun, right? All right, let's go. We are playing Truth or Dare, and we are asking your person a lot of questions. All right, let's do Taurus. Where's the Taurus gang? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. First question. We're going to ask your person, describe their last romantic partner. Describe your last romantic partner. We're asking Taurus's person to describe their last romantic partner. Describe their last romantic partner. How would you describe your last romantic partner? How would you describe your last romantic partner? Okay. Patient but pessimistic. Oh, God. Taurus, your person would tell me that their last romantic partner liked drama. And that they were pessimistic, that they kind of saw the glass half empty kind of person. They do feel like they were patient, but overall, I'm getting that they didn't really think of the last person as having an excellent vibe, if you will. Okay, so let's look at what their turn-ons are. Your person's turn-ons. Again, we're reading for Truth or Dare with your person. What is your person's turn-ons, Taurus? What is your person's turn-ons? Right, babe? They like for people to make their own money and have a good job. They like for people to have a good job. Okay, here's what I get, Taurus. They like a strong work ethic in a person. That's a turn-on. Another thing that turns them on, Taurus, is for somebody to be attentive toward them. Nurturing, attentive, pay attention to what they like. So pay attention whenever, they talk about their favorite food or whatever. Okay. Another thing that is a turn on, and this is kind of weird. They like a person to open up. They like a person to be open with them. And I know sometimes, well, again, that's a little bit of a struggle for you, but I do feel like they like openness. Okay. And they don't like stagnancy. They don't like to be bored. Okay. That's another thing that I'm getting. They don't like to be bored. Okay. Now, let's ask their next question. What is your person's turn-offs? What are their turn-offs? What turns them off? Let's find out. Your person's turn-off. What's their turn-off? What's their turn-off? What's their turn-off? I gotcha. Okay. They don't like, okay. What they don't like is for people to threaten to leave and then come back and never really, okay. And I know we've all been with one of them. One of their turnoffs, and apparently they probably had this happen to them before. So one of their turnoffs is for somebody to constantly threaten, I'm leaving, I'm breaking up with you. And then they're not serious about it, right? Another turnoff for them is stubbornness. All right. That's another turnoff. Another turnoff is if a person is too distant toward them, cold kind of. They don't like that. Okay. Now, let's ask your person what they learned from the last relationship that they were in. What did your person learn from the last relationship they were in? What did they learn? Did they learn? We hope so, right? What did they learn from their last relationship, Bull Gang? What did they learn from their last relationship? Let's find out. Let's see what we got here. What did they learn? Not to stay in something that's not going anywhere. Okay. Not to be so, in other words, what they learned was if you have a repeating pattern, it's going to probably continue to repeat. Okay. So I think they kind of learned about breaking toxic cycles, which is kind of cool. Okay. That's kind of cool. All right. Another thing they learned is when to say when enough is enough. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They also learned the importance of self-care and of taking care of yourself and not neglecting yourself and your own needs, whether it's getting enough rest, self-care, taking care of themselves, whatever the case may be. And they also learned, don't believe everything that somebody tells you, right? They learned to be a little bit more intuitive and listen to their intuition more instead of necessarily taking a person just at their word. Thank you, Lioness. Thank you, sweets. Appreciate the love of the channel. So let's ask them, how would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? Taurus, how would your person's friends describe them? How would your person's friends describe them? How would your person's friend describe them? Let's see here. Somebody who's impatient. They would describe them as impatient, but they would describe them as being very good with money. They would. They would. They would. They sure would. They also would describe this person as a hard worker, somebody who makes good money and is good with money, good with saving money. All right. So they would, and I do feel like, though, they would describe them as somebody who's stable as well. All right, Taurus. Sometimes I would also say this. I feel like their friends would say that they sometimes put work ahead of everything else. Sometimes they get out of balance with that. Okay. I feel like that as well. All right. So, do they have any kinks, Taurus? Let's find out. Hey, Moonchild. Do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks, Taurus? Do they have any kinks? Let's find out. Do they have any kinks, Taurus? Do they have any kinks? Let's find out. Do they have any kinks? Let's get down and dirty. Let's get the real deal. Yep, they sure do. They sure do. They got kinks. Taurus, you need to not be shopping in the vanilla ice cream section either, honey. Okay, it's time for the Rocky Road ice cream. Okay, they don't do vanilla here. All right. And if you don't know what that means, well, I can't help you. It's beyond the scope of this explanation. Right. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Bella, Moonchild. I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you again, Lioness. Appreciate you, love bug. All right. So let's do this. Let's go to, oh God, do we even want to read for Gemini's person? Good God Almighty, Gemini. Good Lord. Can we handle it? I got to get a sip of water and hit the vape. Hey, Shay, what's up? Christy, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Don't forget to drop a like, everybody. Again, we're playing Truth or Dare. Of course, if you have questions for my tarot deck, the link to my website to book readings is in the description box below this video. That way you can get specifics about your situation and not wonder, is this my story or not, right? Then you'll know. Hey, Michaela, how you doing? All right, let's go, Jim Jeru's. Let's go, Gemini now. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Happy birthday, Gemini gang. Whoop, whoop. It is our season, Gemini. Happy Gemini season. Here we go. Let's play Truth or Dare. The first question we're asking your person. Describe your last romantic partner. We want your person to describe their last romantic partner. We want your person to describe their last romantic partner. That's what we want, Jim Jeru's. We want them to describe their last romantic partner. Describe your last romantic partner. Let's see what we got here. That they were an overthinker. That they thought they got up in their head too much. They got up in their head too much. All right. They would also, okay. Oh, wow. So, you know what else they would say is this. They would say that this person in many ways, though, was one of a kind. Okay. That they were a cut above. So they're not going to trash their ex. That's a good sign, Gemini, because we look for that as a red flag. This person's not going to trash their ex. They would also say that this person had the ability to bounce back from things, if you know what I mean, pretty quickly. okay, to like recover, whether it's health, financial setbacks, whatever. It's like this person could bounce back from things, but this person was real overthinker. Okay, if that makes any sense, a real overthinker. That's how they would describe their last romantic partner. So I don't really get that they would trash their ex. That's a good sign. That being said, let's ask Gemini what your person's turn-ons are. Yep, definitely a new type of reading. What is your person's turn-ons? What turns this part? What makes this person's rise in the Levi's? What's this person's turn on? What's this person's turn on, Gemini? What's this person's turn on? What's this person's turn on? Ooh, okay. I got it. I know what that's about. Okay, that's nice too. Okay. So here's what, Gemini, and these are things you need to know. Listen to me. All right, Gemini, here's what you need to do. I know you like to talk a lot, but you know, Gemini, that we get to a place where we know how to talk a lot and not say anything. We ain't really told our deepest, darkest, right? This person does not want to feel complacent with you. Okay, you understand what I mean? It's like you never want to. All right, what I'm saying, and I'm not saying be secretive and be sneaky. That's not what I'm saying. But don't spill your guts if you got it bad for this person, Gemini. Hold your cards close. You understand what I mean? Be a little mysterious, okay? Be a little coy. You know how to do that, Gemini. Okay, you're the pros at this stuff. All right, listen to me. The other thing they like is somebody who is decisive. They know what they want and they're decisive. Okay, that's another turn on for them. And you're going to be shocked at this one, Gemini. This one's going to shock you about your person. You know what they are on the inside? They're a big old softy. They're a big old softy. They like all that ooey gooey sweet talk. Gemini, they sure do. That's a turn on for them. I'm just saying. They like all that gooey ooey. They sure do. All right, so that's their turn ons. Gemini, what turns this person off? What turns this person off? Right? I know, right? P.S. I know. It's hilarious. I love reading from my Jimmy Gems. All right, what is this person's turn offs? What is your person's turn offs, Gemini? What is this person's turn offs? Hey, Christy, that's funny. Hey, May. Here we go. What's this person's turn offs? Okay. Okay. All right. I'll tell you exactly. All right. Gemini, whoever you're dealing with, you better you better never lie to them. Okay. I'm not saying you can be mysterious without lying. Okay. There's a big difference. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever tell this person a lie because you're going to lose them. Is it a Scorpio? Are you dating a Scorpio? That sounds so Scorpio. It ain't even funny. Maybe somebody with Scorpio placement, but listen to me. I'm going to tell you what else they don't like either. Again, I keep getting this. They don't want to feel complacent with you. Okay. I'm going to tell you why they fell for you, Gemini. They fell for you because you're so feisty and you are not an easy catch, if you understand what I mean. So you always want to keep them on their toes and remind them, you know what I'm saying, Gemini. So you kind of keep them on their toes, if you know what I mean. You never let them think that they've absolutely positively got you right here. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't like a doormat. They want you to be, remember who you are, keep your wits about you. They don't want you to let them run over you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They don't want you to be a pushover, Gemini. They don't want you to let them run over you, be a doormat, that sort of thing, okay? So what I'm trying to say is that would be a turnoff. So Gemini, you should be okay there. I mean, you're feisty as hell, so you should be fine there. All right, now, what did they learn from their last relationship? We would hope so that they learned from that, right, Gemini? What did this person learn from their last relationship, right? We're supposed to learn something, right? What did they learn from their last relationship, Jim Jeroes? Let's see what they learned from their last relationship. Truth or dare with your person. What did they learn from their last relationship? Let's see what we've got here. When to say when. When enough is enough. When enough is enough. When to call it quits. When to stop hanging on and when to call it quits. When to realize that it's time to go. And also when to realize that you cannot, wow, this is sad, Gemini. You can't make a person love you. You can't make a person do right. I mean, we all go through that stuff, right? As long as they figure that out and they don't try to be manipulative towards you, you should be okay, right? Hey, Pisces, love, MNL, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? Fairy Fire, I saw you earlier too. How you doing? All right, let's go. Oh, that was that. We're not done yet. How would this person's friends describe them, Gemini? How would this person's friends describe them to you? How would this person's friends describe them to you? Just blindly, if somebody were to walk up and say, describe Gemini's person, how would their friends describe them? Let's find out. How would their friends describe them to you? Let's see. That they're sentimental. That they're sentimental. If that makes any sense. Okay. Sentimental, that they like old things. I don't mean that like not old people. But what I mean is, Gemini, that they're sentimental. Like they like family pictures and heirlooms and probably old homes and antiques, and they're sentimental about certain things. And they also cherish, I think they cherish memories from their family as well. Okay. All right. That's another thing. I do feel like your person, they would say that your person is a little bit gun shy as far as taking a leap of faith. What else? They would also tell you that their person, now I don't know how their friends would know this, but I guess maybe they talk, friends talk, right? That they like sex a lot. Their friends would say that too. All right. Now, Gemini, do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks? Let's find out if they got kinks. So far, we're batting 2 for 2 for the kinks. Let's see if your person has any kinks, Gemini. Hey, Lizard. Does your person have any kinks? Let's find out. Do they have any kinks? They have any kinks? Let's see here. Let's see here. You got a big fat yes, Gemini. And I'm going to tell you what else. Your card came out. And Gemini, I'm going to tell you something else too. I don't know if you know this yet or not, but I'm going to tell you something. They're fantasizing about this with you. I'm just saying, Gemini. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, Gemini. I'm just telling you. Hey, Susie, how you doing? There's a lot of kinky people up in this house, is all I can say. Y'all must be attracting the kinks, right? I know I hope y'all like this reading. I just wanted something fun today. I was like, we got to do something fun. I'm tired of all these douche canoes coming out in my readings, right? All right. Now, let's do Cancer. All right, Cancer gang. Cancer, where you at? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Where you guys at? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, we're playing Truth or Dare. We're asking your person 6 different questions. First of all, I want your person to describe their last romantic partner before you. All right, here we go. I want your person to describe the last romantic partner before you. Let's see what they're going to say, Cancer. Let's see what they're going to say. Let's see what they're going to say, Cancerians. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Here we go. How would they describe their last person before you? Stable, but held back from expressing emotions, I think. They didn't like drama either, their last person. So here's what they would say, Cancer, that their person held back from what? From what? Expressing emotion. Oh, Cancer. No, it's not. You know what this person held back from? The boinky. The boinky. I'm just telling you. That's what they held back from. The boinky. Wow. They also don't like, their past person didn't like drama. They would say that this person was stable. They would say that. They would say this person is stable, but that they withheld. I can't wait to hear what we're going to read about your person when we get to the serious questions. All right. What are their turn-ons, Cancer? What do they like? What is their turn-ons? What do they like? What's their turn-ons? Here we go. Hey, RO3. All right, here we go. Hey, can't get your soulmate. Here we go. What are their turn-ons? What's your person's turn-ons, Cancer? What's your person's turn-ons? Going against the grain. Somebody who's not afraid to be out. I'll get to that in a minute. That is going to take too long. Their turn-ons. Okay. Well, they like somebody that's going to stick with them. They like ride or die. In other words, they like commitment. Well, that's not the right word. They like a person that can keep their promises. If they promise to be with you, they're going to keep their vows. They're going to be faithful, and they like a ride or die type commitment. Okay. The other thing that what they like, Cancer, is somebody that is not afraid to question the norm. Okay. Why do we always do with this? They like somebody, they like a critical thinker. Somebody who just doesn't go along with the crowd, if that makes sense. Okay. Just because everybody else feels like I do, doesn't mean I need to do that. They like somebody who has got a mind of their own. Okay. And is not easily influenced by others and will blaze their own trail. All right. So that's their turn-ons. What's their turn-offs? What's their turn-offs? What's their turn-offs, Cancer? What's their turn-offs? What's their turn-offs, Cancer? What's their turn-offs? They don't like somebody who's bitter. They don't like bitchiness. Okay. They also don't like stagnancy either. They like to get out and about. That's another thing. All right. They do not like stagnancy, and they don't like to have stress. Stress is a turn-off. Okay. They don't like stress. They also don't like somebody unloading on them, if you know what I mean. You ever been around somebody that was just an energy drain, and they were just poor, pitiful me, and they just spewed this word vomit that was just exhausting? They don't like that. Okay. They also don't like somebody who's a bitter bitch. Okay. They don't care for that. They like somebody who's happy-go-lucky, and they don't like stagnancy. They like getting out of the house. All right. What did they learn from their last relationship? What did they learn from their last relationship? What do they learn from their last relationship, Cancerians? What do they learn from their last relationship? Let's take a look. What did they learn from their last relationship? I tell you, several things. They learned not to they learned to not allow a person to take advantage of them financially or in other ways. Okay. I'm going to tell you something else they learned. Wow, Cancer, this person learned a lot from this last relationship. Okay. They literally learned how to heal. They learned how to heal and do shadow work, and they learned how to be single. They learned that they were okay being single, and they became happy single. I like your person. I like this person. They're ringing my bell. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. So how would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? What would their friends say about them? Let's take a look. How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? Let's take a look, Cancer. How would their friends describe them? Good. Strong work ethic, attentive, strong work ethic. They like to travel. I'm going to tell you something else. You don't know this, Cancer. This is going to blow your mind. Oh, they would say they're honest too. Ace of Swords is here. They're very direct. That's another thing. You can take what they say to the bank honest. I'm going to tell you what else they like. You know what their friends would tell you? I pulled your card, Cancer. This person, their friends would tell you they like you, Cancer. They're into you. I think you're all that in a bag of chips. They're going around talking about you, Cancer, and not in a bad way. This is the Chariot card. I'm just telling you. Whoever this is, Cancer, your friend, their friends know who you are. Their friends know your name, and their friends would say, this person likes you or loves you or whatever. They're into you, okay? Because they're talking about you in a positive light with their friends. I would also say that their friends would say that you may like to travel sometimes too, all right? So that's what I've got. Let's look at whether they have any kinks. We're batting 3 for 3 on this, y'all. All right, Cancer, y'all ready to find out if this person has any kinks? Let's see. Do they have any kinks? Not really. Not anything outrageous. Not anything outrageous. I don't feel like they're boring though. And I mean, I feel like this person's got a lot of good qualities. I will tell you that. Ain't gotta have kinks to be good, right? I'm just saying. And it kind of all depends on your definition of kinks, right? I agree, J Deb. I think we all do. Everybody's got their own way of, their own likes, right? All right. Let's go to Leo. I hope y'all like this reading. I can't remember how did I come up with this topic? I don't know. Y'all, I come up with topics sometimes, these in the crazy, I won't even, when I sit down and I try to think of topics for all signs, it's like, I'm just like, what in the world can I read about? And then I'll want to be thinking about reading and I'll be thinking about something else totally different. And I'll see something and I'm like, could I do a reading about that? And I was like, and so I started thinking, okay, what kind of questions do you ask people in Truth or Dare? And I'm like, oh, we could ask that about their person. And I bet they'd like that. So yeah, right. So that's kind of what we did. All right. I hope you guys like it. If you guys like it and it gets confused, we'll repeat it down the road. We will. All right, here we go, Leo gang. Here we go, my beautiful Leos. Where is the fiery feline, gang? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're asking your person questions, Truth or Dare. And we are first going to ask them to describe their last romantic partner before you, Leo. To describe their last romantic partner before you. We're going to ask. Let's see what they would say, Leo. Let's see what they would say, love bugs. Here we go, fiery felines. They would say that their person did not like drama. They would say that their person was a good lover, but that they were often withdrawn at other times. Ooh, that they kind of withdrew. They acted withdrawn. So it sounds to me like that Leo, that your person would describe their ex as somebody who was very into it whenever they wanted to do the boinky, but then outside of that, they were kind of withdrawn into themselves. That's kind of sucky, right? All right. So let's ask your person their turn-ons, Leo. What turns them on? What turns your person on, Leo? What turns your person on? What turns your person on, Leo gang? We need to know. We need to know. Oh, they like it when you're feisty. It turns them on. It turns them on. I'm just saying. I'm going to tell you what else they like too, Leo. They like stability. They like stability. They like to know where they stand with you, but at the same time, they like it when you get a little fiery, feisty bit with them. They like the feisty. They sure do. They like it when you spunky. They kind of like that fire in you, Leo. I think that fire turns them on. You know what I'm talking about? Feisty, spunky, right? Speaking up for yourself, that sort of thing. Okay. They do like, though, knowing where they stand with you. Okay. They like knowing where they stand with you. That's another turn on. Feeling the loyalty, the stability. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm going to tell you another turn on for them is money. They like money. I don't think they're after you for your money. I'm not picking that up. We'll see. But they like that. And there's nothing wrong with liking money, right? As long as you got your priorities straight, right? All right. What are their turnoffs? What are their turnoffs? What are their turnoffs? Leo, what's your person's turnoffs? What's your person's turnoffs? Let's take a look. What are their turnoffs? Thanks, Awakened Aquarius. What are their turnoffs? Let's see what we got here. What are their turnoffs, Leo? They don't like drama either, Leo. They don't like drama. They don't like doormats, which we talked about that with feisty. They don't like doormats. They like spunky people. They don't like people that are pushovers. Okay. They don't like that. They also don't like, this is going to sound weird, but they don't like to see people that are unhappy. That's a turnoff for them. And I don't really get that the fake happy is what they're looking for. Okay. They like genuine happiness. Okay. but they don't, it makes them, I think when other people are sad around them, I think they don't really have good, energetic boundaries, and maybe they even absorb that a little bit, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. All right, now we're going to ask what they learned from their last relationship, Leo. What did this person learn from their last relationship? What did they learn from their last relationship? I hope they learned something, right? What did they learn from their last relationship before you? They learned how to, wow, that's a biggie. We're going to talk about that. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like this too. I'm gonna tell you what else they learned. How they learned a lot of good things from this. Okay, this person grew a lot from their last relationship, and I'm going to tell you why. This person learned how to create their own closure. That is no easy feat. Let me tell you. If when a person leaves, and I'm speaking from experience, when a person leaves you with little to no closure, and you're like, what the actual hell happened here? Okay, and you got to put the pieces together back to for yourself. That's a big deal, and this person learned how to do that. And I'm going to tell you something else this person learned to do. You know what they did? You know what they conquered? They conquered loneliness. They conquered loneliness. They dealt with that, and they learned to deal with the difference in being happy single and miserable single. Do you understand what I mean? Because we never want to connect with somebody out of loneliness. I like this person. Thank you, Sonia. My goodness. Thank you for the love, sweetie. And this person learned how to wait and not jump the gun with a relationship, and really make sure before they make an offer or accept an offer. Okay. If you see what I mean. Okay. I like this person so far, Leo. I'm just saying. Thank you, Sonia. All right. So how would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them, Leo? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them, Leo? Let's see. I'm liking this person. Let's see here. A little bit gun shy, hard worker, makes good money, attentive to your friends, his or her friends feel that they would be attentive to you, pay attention to you, and listen, okay, and not be like an ignoramus over there in the corner with their cell phone. They would literally be engaged and paying attention, that sort of thing. They feel like they have a good work ethic. Your friends would say they make pretty good money. Your friends would say that this person, their sleep is very important to them. Your friends would say this person may be a little bit gun shy to take a leap of faith. Their friends would say that. Their friends would say that, but that they would for the right person. I wanted to clarify that, but that they would. I tell you something else that their friends would say about them. Their friends would say that they bounced back from this past person in a really good way. You know what I'm saying? Like they recovered well. How they would describe that person, their friends from this past thing that I think hurt your person so bad, they would say that this person, it was a minor setback for a major comeback with your person. Okay. Now we're going to get to the good stuff. Does this person have any kinks? Does this person have any kinks? Let's find out. Let's get the scoop. They sure do. Oh, we got a 3 of Cups. They got kinks. I got a yes. The way I'm doing the kinks reading is a upright is yes and a reverse is no. So that one's a little bit quicker. But yeah, Leo, they do have kinks. FYI, heads up. Don't buy vanilla ice cream, Leo. That's not their flavor. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, let's do Virgo. How you guys doing tonight? Good to see all of you. Hey, Taisha. How you doing? Hey, Lionel. How you doing? Good to see all you guys. Health is wealth. Sleep is solace. Peace for the next day. I agree. I agree. Give me just a minute, y'all. I'm glad I'm between signs. Hang on just a minute, Virgo gang. Hang on just a minute. All right. I got mods here. They'll take care of it. It needs to be taken care of. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. So let the mods do their jobs and don't try to do it for them. And I'm not calling any names, but let's just behave. Okay. I have great mods. I trust and believe it. All right, Virgo. Where you guys at, Virgo gang? Right, I know, right, May? Hey, Coco Captivating. Thank you. Thanks, Lioness. Absolutely. Appreciate all of you guys. All right, here we go. We're doing Virgo now. Where's the Virgos? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're doing 20 questions. Truth or dare with your person, Virgo. We're asking them the questions as follows. The first question on my list for your person, I want them to describe their last romantic partner before you. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I want your person to describe their past person before you, their last romantic partner. Let's see if they're going to trash their ex. Ace of Cups in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to tell you what they would say about this person. They say this, they would say this about their ex. They would say their ex was honest and transparent, stable, but not much on expressing emotion. That's what they would say. So not a complete trash. Not bad. Not bad. I've heard a lot worse, right? When somebody just dogs their ex to no end, that's a big red flag, right? And we don't really get that, Virgo. All right, what is your person's turn-ons? What is your person's turn-ons? What is your person's turn-ons? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What is your person's turn-ons? That's the next question in the Truth or Dare series. What's their turn-ons? What do they like? What do they like? What do they like? I think NT's here. What do they like? What do they like? They like feistiness, Virgo. So look, what they like is this. They like somebody who stands up for themselves, Virgo. They don't like doormats. They like somebody who stands up for themselves, okay? Somebody with good, solid boundaries. They like somebody who's feisty. Ooh, they like the boinky too. They like that. That's a turn on, okay? They like passion. They like romance, Virgo. All right, listen. Okay, it's time to put on the, music and, flowers and candles and all. Okay, Virgo. Okay, a clean house is only going to go so far with this one. They don't care so much about your clean house, Virgo. What they care about is romance, passion, spice. They like that. That's a turn on. All right. Now, what's a turn off for your person, Virgo? What's a turn off for your person? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's a turn off for your person? What's a turn off for your person? What's a turn off for your person? What's a turn off for your person, Virgo? Let's see what we can find out. What's a turn off? Let's see what we can find out. Hey, Checksers, Jasmine, Christy, Britt. Here we go. They don't like people who act withdrawn and ignore them. They like stability, so they don't like instability, okay? They don't like stability is a big deal with this person. They want to know where they stand with people, okay? They don't like being in the dark, and they don't like people ignoring them and withdrawing, okay? If that makes any sense. All right. So those are their turnoffs, Virgo. Those are their turnoffs. All right. What did they learn from their last relationship? I hope they learned, right? That's the whole point, right? What did they learn from their last relationship? 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 Let's find out. Let's see what they would say. Stability. Stability. See how important stability is, okay? How important stability is. They also, I'm going to tell you what, Virgo, I like this person. Let me tell you what they're telling me. They learned how to recover from, oh my God, this hits me. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to stop and get out of my emos for a minute. Listen to me, Virgo. This person, this last relationship, the breakup was a tower. They learned not to fight towers, tower card and death card. They learned to not fight it and to let it go and to learn from it And the death card is all about shadow work and transformation. Baby, let me tell you something. This person has walked through hell right across the embers, honey, and lived to tell it and come out on the other side a damn hero. Do you hear me? I don't know who you're dealing with, Virgo, but this person is a warrior, okay? Make no mistake. Make no mistake. Good God Almighty. Woo! Let me just, whew, these are my turn-ons, I'm telling you. Okay, this would be something that got your Auntie Karen's attention. If somebody said, "Oh, this is what I learned from my last relationship," I'd be like, oh, okay. When we gonna commit? Because I'm yours, babe." All right, that being said, how would their friends describe them, Virgo? How would their friends describe them? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How would your person's friends describe them? Marcus, you don't get to negate my reads, but you do get to sit in the timeout corner and think on things, okay? All right. Now, Virgo, how would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? Susie, thank you, baby. Appreciate you, love. How would their friends describe them? Thank you so much, Susie. Appreciate that. How would their friends describe them? Oh, they would say they had a big old heart. King of Cups here. They would say they had a lot of love to give the right person. They know what they want. Two of Wands in the upright. This person is decisive. They know what they're looking for, okay? And they're picky about who they offer their cup to, too. Woo, this is such a King of Cups. Holy crap, Virgo, you got yourself a keeper here. I don't know who I'm reading for, but good God Almighty, this one's blowing me away. Okay, this would turn my head. I'm just saying. This one's got my attention, Virgo. They're very selective about who they offer that cup to. Very selective. I like this. They don't need anybody. Oh no, they got a big old heart to give to a lot of love to the right person. That's such a King of Cups. Look, King of Cups has a lot of love, but don't get it twisted. King of Cups has got emotional maturity and emotional intelligence too. Okay. They can regulate those emotions and they're very picky about who they offer that cup to. And that's what this is all telling me. Decisive. They know what they want. They know what they're looking for and they're intuitive too. That's another thing. That's another thing, Virgo. Good God. Okay. The fun stuff, Virgo. Do they have any kinks? Do I have any kinks, Virgo? Let's find out. Let's get the dirt. No, not really, Virgo. No, but you know what? For the right person, if you were into that sort of thing, they'd probably, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. What a fun reading. I hope y'all are liking it. I'm having a ball. I hope y'all are liking this. Everybody doing good? Tough on the outside, soft on the inside, right, Christy? Thank you again, Susie. Hey, Jane, not everyone can be perfect, right? They got to have one thing. And you may not have kings, so you may be okay with that, right? I mean, at least, you're not going to be at least hanging from the chandeliers, probably, But, maybe you could teach them if that's what you're like your thing to be. I mean, if that's your cup of coffee, then okay, right? God. All right, we're getting ready to do Libra. I am having a ball. I hope y'all are liking this topic. It's a good Sunday fun day topic, right? Bucky, my cat, has been sleeping all day. Oh, folding laundry. Well, you got to get ready for the week, right? All right, Libra gang, where you guys at? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What up, Libra gang? You get reinforced tons. Right. All right, Libra gang. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are doing truth or dare with your person, and we are asking the tough questions. The first thing we're going to ask your person is, how would they describe their ex before you? How would they describe their past person? 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 Libra, how would they describe their past person? Let's see what we got here. I'm glad, Checksers. Thank you. How would they describe their past person? That they were in their head a lot, that they were an overthinker. They would also say they were very independent. Okay. They were very independent. They would describe their last romantic partner as very independent and that they weren't on the same path. They didn't want the same things. They did not want the same things. I kind of feel like for some of them, they would say their past person really just didn't want to be in a relationship. Because I've got the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. That's a card about being single sometimes. The Two of Cups in reverse. I think that that's what this person would describe their past person. They just didn't want to be with anybody, period. Okay. I don't think they disliked this person because they would say that this person was a nice, peaceful vibe for what it's worth. But also that they were an overthinker, that they got up in their head a lot. All right. So they're not really trashing their ex. So no big major red flags there, right? All right. So what is your person's turn-ons, Libra? What's this person's turn-ons? Let's ask. What's this person's turn-ons? What's this person's turn-ons? What do they like? What makes their little heart go pitter-patter and maybe a rise in their Levi's too? Let's find out. What's their turn-ons? What's their turn-ons? Here we go. Oh, Queen of Cups is here. They like to be pampered. They like to be nurtured. This person likes to be nurtured. They like stability too. Ooh, they like to be pampered and nurtured. You know what I mean? Yeah, they like to be, coddled a little bit, right? Spoiled a little bit, maybe coddled, nurtured. It doesn't, kind of nurtured. They love love. I mean, they love to be loved. They don't like liars. That's a big turn off. So they like honesty. That's one of their turn-ons is feeling like a person is being honest with them. And they like stability. Okay, let's see what their turn-offs are, Libra. Let's see what their turn-offs are. What are their turn-offs, Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are their turn-offs? What are their turn-offs? What are their turn-offs, Libra? What are their turn-offs? Secrets, lies, games. Secrets, lies, and games. Another thing that's a turn-off is for somebody to string them along and tell them what they want to hear instead of telling them the truth, right? They like the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, right? They don't like instability. I'm going to tell you something else that is a turn off or a turn on. I guess this is kind of like could go either way. Something they like is a nice home environment, a nice, peaceful, cozy home. So they don't like, I'm not saying they're a clean freak, okay, but they like their surroundings to be comforting. Are you dating a Taurus or a Cancer here? All right. What did they learn from their last relationship? Thank you, Awakened Aquarius. Wow, y'all are so sweet to me. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. All right, where are we at? Oh, what did they learn from their last relationship? 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 When to walk away. When to walk away. When to walk away, and also to pay attention to their intuition. How to move on. When to walk away, when to call it quits, and to pay attention to their intuition, not to ignore their intuition. I think this person learned to trust their gut more so than what they saw and were told. What I'm getting from this whole vibe of this person, the reason honesty is so important to them is I feel like their person before them was dishonest with them, right? And maybe just told them what they wanted to hear and didn't really, wasn't really a straight shooter. They didn't come out and trash them. And for that, I admire them. But honesty is a big thing with this person. They like transparency. Okay. All right. That's what I get here. All right, now I'm going to ask how their friends would describe them. How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them, Libra? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them, Libra? How would their friends describe them? Hey, Total Wellness. How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? Let's take a look. How would their friends describe them? They don't like drama. Okay. They would say that this person has a good balance in their life between work and play. They would call this person very generous. They would say that this person is very generous, very giving. Okay. They would say that this person is very generous and very giving. I will tell you this. The thing that is a little bit bothersome that their friends would say is that sometimes this person is a little bit clingy. Okay, if that makes any sense. But outside of that, that's how they're low on drama, that they're balanced, that they're generous, but that they can be clingy. Okay, just a heads up there. All right, just a heads up there. All right, now, a leather and lace. All right, so do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks, Libra? Yes, they do. Why do I always pull threes whenever I ask that question and it's a yes? It's always a three. I'm just saying. So, Libra, with this one, you won't need to buy vanilla ice cream. Okay. There's nothing vanilla about this person, Libra. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. All right. And of course, if you want specifics about your situation, you can ask my tarot deck questions. That way you'll know for sure if it's your story, right? The link is in the description box below this video. And that's how you go about booking a reading with me and asking my deck questions about your situation. You can see everything you need to know. That being said, let's go to Scorpio. Let me get a sip of water. Libra sun. She's like, I already know. Honey, we already covered that department. I already know where I am in that one. I already know what I'm getting myself into there. All right, Scorpio gang, let me put your banner up. Speaking of kinks. Did I say that out loud? All right, let's go, Scorpions. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're playing Truth or Dare, and we're asking your questions, asking your person's questions, okay? And the first question I'm going to ask your person is to describe their last romantic partner before you. Describe their last romantic partner before you. In their words, how would they describe their last romantic partner before you, Scorpio? How would they describe their last partner before you? Thank you, Checksers. Thank you for the love, honey. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Let's see here, Scorpios. How would they describe their last person? They were too. Okay, so here's the thing. What I'm getting is this. This is very specific, but what they would say is they would describe their person as a hothead with a good work ethic, but also distant toward them, secretive, distant. Okay, secretive and distant, and at times a hothead, a bit temperamental. Okay, kind of bull in a china shop. All right, kind of a bull in a china shop. I will say this. Another thing that I believe they would say about their person is that they were like the Energizer bunny, you know, doing the boinky. All right. Now, what are their turn-ons, Scorpio? What are your person's turn-ons? What are your person's turn-ons? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are your person's turn-ons? Let's take a look. What are your person's turn-ons? What are their turn-ons? What turns them on? What makes their heart go pitter-patter? Let's see what we've got here. Honesty. Honesty. They like for somebody to express emotion, Scorpio. They like to know how they stand, okay? Where they stand. They like to hear the, hey, you're cute, I love you. Hey, babe, good morning, hon. That kind of thing, right? Okay, they like honesty. They like transparency. That's a big deal with them, okay? Faithfulness. Somebody who keeps their word. Somebody who's loyal, okay? All right? That's their turn-ons. What's their turn-offs? What's their turn-offs? What's their turn-offs, Scorpio? What's their turn-offs? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your person's turn-offs? Hey, Jessica. All right. What's their turn-offs? They don't like people who rush them. Okay. They don't like selfish people, right? They don't like selfish people. Okay. They don't like people that are real antagonistic. Another thing that they is a turnoff for them is commitment phobes. Commitment phobes. That's a turnoff for them. All right. They don't like people to rush them. They don't like people to get impatient with them. Okay. They don't like people who are impatient. That's a big turnoff. Another turnoff, commitment phobes. Another turnoff, selfishness. Okay. All right. That's what I got. They also don't like somebody who is obsessive. Oh, be careful of this, Scorpio. They don't like people who are obsessive about them either. Okay. To the point of, you know what I'm talking about. Possessive, obsessive type vibes. All right. What did they learn from their last relationship? If I were to ask them, what would they, thank you, Shay Hawks, for that. That is so kind of you. Thank you for that. What did they learn from their last relationship? What did they learn from their last relationship? Scorpio, what did they learn from their last relationship? Let's see what we got. What did they learn from their last relationship? When to walk away. When to walk away. Whenever, okay, I'm going to tell you what else they learned, and this is a biggie. This is a biggie. What they also learned is, and this is a big one, they learned how to break toxic cycles, to break out of them. All right. They also learned that sometimes you can't reason with a person, and it's just better to shut your damn mouth. If you're wasting your breath, don't bother trying. Right. And that's a good lesson too. Right. And they also learned that it's better, if at all possible, that when you have to part ways, to try to do so peacefully. Right. So they learned some big ones on that. Right. They learned some big ones. Hey, Chris, thank you again, Shay, for that. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you for, gosh, those are huge. Those are huge words. Thank you for that, babes. I appreciate that. That's so sweet of you. All right. Scorpio, we are going to look at how their friends would describe them. How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them, Scorpio? How would their friends describe them? 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 Patient, transparent, honest, and somebody who knows how to follow the rules and stay faithful and not afraid of commitment. Okay. Patient, willing to go the distance with somebody, loyal as far as being faithful, keeping promises. Okay. And honest, transparent. I like that. All right. Do they have it? I know this, Scorpio. I know this is the one y'all want to hear. I know this is going to be, do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks? No. But maybe you can teach them. Maybe you could teach them. Right. But there we go. But overall, pretty good, right, Scorpio? Pretty good. All right. Let's go. Where's the Saggy Waggies? Let's take a quick, and can we take a quick intermission and y'all tell me how you're doing today? Give me a number. We haven't done that in a minute. Give me a number of how you're doing. 1 to 5. 1, I feel like a piece of doo-doo. 5, I feel like I'm on top of the world. You can use decimals. Why do I ask that? Because your feelings are important, and I want to hear from you guys. Hey, T-Ty. So let's do a quick intermission. Give me a number. How are you feeling? Andy's rocking it. Okay, Saggy Soul. All right. Fair enough. Woo, NT. Oh, Fairy Fire. I hope it gets better. Brittany, you too, baby. All right. Okay, R1996. I see you. Athena, I hope it gets better. Awesome, Shay. Okay, Pisces love. I hope it gets better, baby. All right, Checkers. Hey, oh, Sonia, babes. I'm sorry. Sky Poet, I hope it gets better for you. I hope it gets better. Oh, wow, Sam G. That's exciting. That's exciting. Yep, we're here for you. The reason I ask that, your feelings are important. Anybody that tells you they feel like a 5 every day is a lying piece of crap. We all have our rough days. The point is, we don't wallow in them. We allow ourselves to feel them so that we can heal them and release them. And then that's when we have the relief that we're looking for, right? So that's why I kind of encourage you guys to open up and tell me how you feel, darn it. I'm probably rocking a 4.7 today. I'd probably be at a 5, but my arms bother me a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. It's just one of them days. It's just one of them days, right? But I have my days. Trust and believe I do. I sure do. I sure do. Yep, 222 in the chat. There you go. But yeah. But y'all like this reading, huh? We will definitely put it on a repeat, probably, depending, right? We'll probably do a repeat on the thing. Hey, Panama girl. Well, thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the Soul Fam. We're glad you're here. Today was a great day. Fair enough, Andy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, bae. I'm sorry. It might be the alternative, though. I don't know. Depends, right? But yeah, I'll probably do this. I will. To the list. You know, I've got a list, Brittany. You know, but we've had this Capricorn conversation before. Y'all may not know this. Brittany's a triple Capricorn. She's a Capricorn sun, moon, and rising. And I'm a Capricorn moon. So we have this running joke that we're both children of Saturn, right? We've got Daddy Saturn, right? Hey, Froggy Mama, how you doing? Hey, Libra Sag. But yeah, so I actually do have a list of topics that I look at and I'm like, do I want to repeat that? Do people like that? Do people not like it? I do. And then I have ideas that I've never even tried yet that I'll look at them and I'm like, I don't like that. I'm not doing that. And then I'm finally, if I look at them long enough, I just take them off the list because I'm like, apparently I'm never going to like that idea. So I just don't do it. Right. Yep. Daddy Saturn fan club. Y'all will laugh. The other day, I was having a conversation with my daughter's new boyfriend, and we were looking at his chart and we were talking about Saturn and stuff. Saturn came up because, Saturn, I'm always talking about Saturn, right? And I'm in my Saturn return, by the way, right now. So it's a big deal. But anyway, I was talking about Saturn. And before I realized it, I was talking about his chart, right? And I've known this guy. I mean, he's new, he's newer. He knows I'm spiritual and stuff, but I'm like explaining his chart to him and all this kind of stuff. And before I realized it, when I went to talk about Saturn, Brittany, you're going to die laughing. Right out of my mouth, I said, so Daddy Saturn. And I just started talking and I didn't even realize I said it. And he's like, well, who is Daddy Saturn? And my daughter just busted up laughing. They were just, because I mean, I know my chart ruler is Mercury on paper, but I'm going to tell y'all something. Any astrologer and every astrologer that looks at my chart says, I don't care what your rising sign is, baby, Saturn rules the roost from your start till the day you hit the planet till the day you die. Saturn's ruling the roost in your planet. I don't care in your chart. I don't care what anybody says. Saturn is my daddy. He just is, right? So yeah, it is what it is, right? Yes, he tries to keep this Gemini in check, and I have to listen. He finally got my attention, people. I'm just gonna say. Yep. I've learned to deal with Daddy Saturn. Daddy Saturn has his perks. He does. He does. He just rules with an iron fist. That's all. Right? But yeah, I called him Daddy Saturn, and they boasted. He looked at me, he said, why are you calling it that? I'm like, oh. So then I didn't really explain my own chart and my relationship with Saturn because I didn't want to bore the guy to tears, but right. He is different and difficult. You're right, Shay. He is very different. It's trial by fire, literally, with Saturn. And, second Saturn return. Here we are, right? But yeah. So it's going to be an interesting couple of years. Saturn was literally conjunct my natal Saturn, literally right on top of it to the degree when I fell. and broke my arm. Yes. And he just got past it, and now he's retrograding, and he's coming back over to mow my ass again. And then about that time, he's going to retrograde again, and he's going to cross my natal Saturn again. So I get 3 Saturn returns in one. 3 for the price of 1. Yes. Can we all just shout hallelujah, amen, and all that, right? Oh my God. I mean, I have learned at this point, just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just keep on keeping on. That's it. Just keep on keeping on, right? Right. Just keep on keeping on. That's the way it is. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. I know. He is. He's dancing all. He is just. He's, and I'm just like, okay, all right, okay, I get it. All right, I hear you. Right. You have my attention, Daddy. Right. Keep on swimming, swimming, swimming. Spoken like a true Pisces Venus, right? It's in your 3rd house. Okay. It's in Aries. Okay. Mine is in the 10th house of career. And Saturn rules Capricorn, which is career. This is all about career. And I'm just like, oh my God, right? It's like I've seen the inklings of blessings from it. I have, y'all. I've seen it. And it's just like for every time I get a leg up, it's like, then I break my arm. It's like, shit, it's like, oh, right. So yeah. Yeah. But Pisces is my midhaven. That's my 10th house. So yeah. You don't have any choice with Daddy Saturn. You ain't lying, Shay. You are speaking the truth, girl. Saturn will get you. Oh yeah. Let me tell y'all a real interest. I've said this before, but for those of y'all, hey, honest work, how are you? For those of y'all who don't know this, 2 major towers in my life. Okay, 2 major towers. That the second one actually got me, but the one that should have got me, I went back to those dates to see what transiting Saturn was doing in relation to my natal. I looked the date up of one of those 2 towers. The transiting Saturn was literally opposing my natal Saturn. It's kind of like a mini Saturn return when it's opposing. The next time, the transiting Saturn was square my natal Saturn. So really, you have you have that Saturn return every 27-ish years. But every time Saturn goes square and opposed to your natal, you're going to hear from Daddy. Yeah, you're going to hear from Daddy. You are. Yeah. And Daddy Saturn's all about karma. And I got mine. Right? I did. I sure did. Yeah. If you've had towers in your life, I challenge you to look that up if you know how. Right. Yeah, I know, right? Brittany said, I'm sorry, I'm a closet Capricorn. I just am, right? By the way, I don't know if I ever told you this, Brittany. Guess what my daughter's Venus sign is? Capricorn. She is a Capricorn Venus. That's a difficult Venus sign. It's very difficult. Right. I love Daddy Saturn too, Sonia. I've had to learn too. But in fairness, without going into too much detail, I've gotten a lot of downloads about Saturn, the expectations of this Saturn return, and what's in store if I do what I'm supposed to do. And it's a 3-year stint, y'all. So yeah. Yeah, it's all about staying focused. Right? It's just staying focused and doing what I'm supposed to do. I like Saggy Venus too, Britt. I do. All right. Y'all ready to do? We're on Sagittarius now. We took our intermission a little bit later than normal. But I don't care. I mean, I guess y'all don't mind. I hope not. All right. Here we go. All right. Where's the Saggies? Let's get back to business, throwing some cards here. We are playing Truth or Dare, as I said, right? Sagittarius, what is up, Saggy? Let's play Truth or Dare with your person, and we're going to ask the hard questions. Let's take a look. Let's ask the hard questions. All right, first we're going to ask your person to describe their last romantic relationship person. Describe their person that they were romantically involved with before you. That's what we're going to ask, to describe their person that they were with before you. We're going to ask them to describe their person, Saggy Waggy. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, speaking of Sag is right. Here we go, Saggy gang. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Saggy, they're not going to trash their ex. That's a good sign. Here's what they're going to say. Their ex was one of a kind, like in a good way. Okay. A cut above. They would say their ex was a lot of fun, that they enjoyed hanging out and being around. Okay. And they would say their ex is honest and communicative, a little bit direct, but honest. So, okay, they're not going to trash their ex. That's a green light number one. All right, what would they say their turn-ons are? Let's ask your person what their turn-ons are. Saggy, what's their turn-ons? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget to drop a like, guys. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What would they say their likes are? What would they say their turn-ons are? What makes their heart go pitter-patter? Let's take a look. Hey, Shavana. Here we go. Sagittarius, what would they say? They like independent people. Okay, you're independent. That could work. Okay, yeah. They like people that have the, oh, wow. They don't like, okay, they like people who give people the benefit of a doubt. They don't like judgy people, if that makes sense. Open-minded people, I guess is the best way to put it. Okay, they like open-minded, which, okay, that's you too. They like stability. They like somebody who is a person who keeps their word. That's a big deal to them. Okay. So I do like that. All right. Now, what are their turn-offs? What are their turn-offs? What are their turn-offs? What are their turn-offs? What's this person's turn-offs? Sagittarius. What's this person's turn-offs? What's this person's turn-offs? Sag. What's this person's turn-off? Or if they have more than one. Let's see here. What's this person's turn-offs? People who drink too much or overindulge. Okay. People who overindulge. People who they don't like closed-minded people. They don't like they like critical thinkers. I'm telling you, they don't like judgy, closed-minded people. They like critical thinkers. Okay. They also don't like people who are just miserable. They're just enjoying being miserable, like wallowing in self-pity is what I'm getting here. They don't like that. That's a turn off for them. I think you'll vibe with that person, Sag. I think you'll be okay with that. All right. What would they say that they learned from their last relationship? What would they say that they learned from their last relationship? What would they say they learned from their last relationship? What would they say they learned from their last relationship, Sagittarius? What would they say they learned from their last relationship? We hope they learned, right? I mean, you always want to learn something, yes. They learned not to open up too quickly and to emotionally invest too fast. They learned not to ignore their intuition. And they learned when to walk away, when to give up, right? What I get is this. They learned to trust their intuition, to trust their gut more so than everything they see, hear, taste, touch, and smell, right? They learn not to become too vulnerable too fast, to open up too quick and spill their guts, or either emotionally invest too fast. And they learned when to walk away. Wow. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. How would their friends describe them, Sag? I want to know how their friends would describe them. Let's see, Sagittarius. How would their friends describe them to you or me? How would their friends describe them if their friends were being honest? Exactly. That sounds like growth. How would their friends describe them? Passionate about life. Okay. Driven. A person who goes after what they want. Okay. A person who plays hard and works hard. A person who plays hard and works hard. Okay. They would say that. They would also say that their friends would also say that this person is going to be very careful about who they make a commitment with going forward. All right. They're going to make sure Their friends would say that this person is going to make sure that there's common goals between who they commit to next, okay? And that they see eye to eye, they want the same things, that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So their friends would say that as well. All right. So yeah, that's cool. Do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks? No, they don't. Not really. But if you have kinks, you can teach them. Right. But that's what I got, Saggy Wadgy. That's what I got. All right. We're going to Capricorn. Speaking of Daddy Saturn, right? Hey, Bacon. How you guys doing? I got to hit the vape and get some water. Here we go. All right. Let's go. Let's go, Cappy Cappies. Happy Cappies. How you guys doing? I think I read for you guys yesterday. And Saggies as well. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're playing Truth or Dare, and we are asking your person the hard questions. The first up, I want your person to describe the person they were involved with before you. I want them to describe to me the person that they were involved with before you. I want them to describe their last person before you. Let's take a look. That they were unstable, but patient, peaceful, patient and peaceful. I get that they say this person stayed home too much, that they like being around the house. They were a homebody. But at the same time, they had issues with money or stability. Okay. I almost get that this person may have bored them, made them bored. So actually, Sagittarius, I know how you guys are. You guys are fun, right? By the way, the full moon coming up is in your sign, and it's got some good energies, is what I'm told. But that being said, that's neither here nor there. But they just they're looking for somebody that has a little bit more spark, that likes to go a little more. All right. So yeah. All right. Now, how would their friend, wait a minute. We didn't do their turn-ons. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, Sagittarius, what are their turn-ons? Oh, I put my cards backwards. Okay, Sagittarius, what are their turn-ons? 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 What do they like? What are their turn-ons? I'm sorry, Capricorn. Sorry about that, y'all. Capricorn, what are their turn-ons? I'm going to tell you what they like. They like people who keep promises. Ooh, they like sex. Ooh, they like sex. This is the Energizer Bunny. Okay, this is the Energizer Bunny. All right, I'm going to tell you that right now. They do like the emotion that goes along with it, though. All right. I will get that too. I'll tell you something else that they like. What they like is this. They like somebody who does not take, okay, they're a critical thinker. In other words, they don't just follow, they're not a sheeple. They don't like sheeple. Okay. They like somebody that thinks outside the box, that questions like in a healthy way, right? Okay. They don't like somebody that just goes along with the crowd just because that's the acceptable norm or that's the way we've always done it kind of thing. Okay. They don't care for that. Okay. They like somebody that questions things. All right. All right. That's not afraid to go against the grain. Right. That's another thing that I'm getting. All right. So that's what I've got here as far as their turn ons. What are their turn offs, Sagittarius? What are their turn offs? What are their turn offs, Capricorn? 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 They don't like selfish people. They don't like people who are selfish. They don't like people who party too much. Okay. And they don't like tightwads. And they don't like people who are, here's another thing. They don't like people who are tightwads. They also don't like people who are too, reserved in the boudoir, if you understand what I mean. Right? They like people to let loose and just be themselves and be uninhibited. Okay. All right, Capricorn. All right, now, in other words, you know what I mean. Right. All right. Now, Capricorn, I'm going to ask them what they learned from their last relationship. What did they learn from their last relationship? 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 This is a biggie for me. This is a biggie, how people answer this, right? They learned to listen to their intuition. Okay. They learned not to settle. And they learned, yeah, big intuition. Okay. They learned that where there's smoke, there's fire, if you know what I mean. They learned to listen to their intuition and pay attention. All right, Capricorn. So that's what I'm getting there. All right. Now, how would their friends describe them, Cappy? How would their friends describe them? Capricorn. How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them, Capricorn? How would their friends describe them? Let's take a look. Stable. They would say they're a strong person and that they're stable. They would also say that they're happy. They're just a happy person. That's cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool. That's some pretty strong statements if you think about it, right? Stable, strong, and just generally a happy person. Nice. All right. Do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks, Capricorn? Are y'all ready? Do they have any kinks? Yep, they do, babes. They do. They sure do. They got kinks. They got kinks. Thank you, Anai. Thank you for that. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Where's the Aquarians? Where you guys at, Aquarius gang? All right, let's go, Aquarius gang. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Here we go. We're doing truth or dare with your person, and we are asking them the hard questions. Here we go. Aquarius, their first thing that we are going to ask them to do is to describe the person that they were with before you. Describe your ex. Describe your ex. That's what we're asking your person. Not you, but the person before you. We're going to ask this person to describe their past person. Oh, okay. Wow. All right, we're going to see. They would say their person was optimistic but unstable. Happy-go-lucky but unstable. Happy-go-lucky but unstable and indecisive. Ooh, indecisive. Yeah, big time. May have been non-committal. Happy-go-lucky, unstable, and maybe non-committal. That would be how they would describe their last person. All right, Aquarius, we're going to find out what their turn-ons are. What turns this person on? What turns this person on, Aquarius? Hey, China K, Phoenix Rising. What turns this person on? Let's find out, Aquarius. What turns them on? What turns them on? What turns them on? Oh, when people open up to them, Aquarius. They like stability too, but they also like for you to open up to them and be expressive. Not that I would call you out or anything. Okay. They like somebody who is, this is weird. They like somebody who is health conscious. They like somebody who is health conscious, who takes care of themselves. That's their turn-ons. They like stability and they like for people to open up. What are their turn-offs? 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 They were there. You just missed them, Eminel. What are their turn-offs, Aquarius? Arrogance. Arrogance. They don't like people that don't show emotion. And they don't like people who are non-committal. arrogance, somebody who's non-committal, and somebody who is not expressive emotionally. All right. What did they learn from their last relationship? 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 To go after what I want when I want it. To be more optimistic. They learned how to heal too. They learned how to heal themselves. This is a big one. This is a big one. They learn to hold off making a decision about somebody until you really know them. They learned how to heal. I'm going to tell you something else they learned. Sex ain't everything. Sex ain't everything. I know that's important, okay? But that's another thing. All right? They learned how to heal. They learned that it's not whether the glass is half full or half empty, but that it's refillable. That part. So I like that. How would their friends describe them, Aquarius? How would their friends describe them? If we were to ask their friends about them, how would their friends describe them to you? How would their friends describe them, Aquarius? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them to us? How would their friends describe them? Quiet, but honest. And actually, this is kind of interesting. They would say that this person's a good catch. They would also say this person is very lucky. Maybe they're a good manifester for that to come out, okay? They just feel like good luck follows this person, but they would say this person's a good catch. Wheel of Fortune. Good opportunity. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, do they have any kinks? Let's find out. Do they have any kinks? Let's find out. No, they don't. They don't. They don't, right? All right. Now we're going to do Pisces. Aquarius, by the way, I read for you guys earlier today. If you didn't catch it, I sure did. I know a lot of you did. Right? It's one of my favorites, Libra, Sag, and Necessary Truths. It's one of my favorite sayings. All right. I just got a piece of ice in my mouth. Hold on, Pisces. Give me a minute. Awesome. Yes, I enjoyed the Saggy read earlier too. I thought why did I say Saggy? I enjoyed the Pisces read earlier too. The Pisces read was on fire, y'all, if y'all missed it. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm talking about the individual read. We are doing Truth or Dare with your person and asking them the hard questions. And my first question for your person is for them to describe their person that they were romantically involved with before they found you. Before they became involved with you, I want them to describe their last person. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Independent. Unstable. Independent, unstable, and shady. That's what this person, how this person would describe their person. I'm going to tell you what else they would say. They would say they learned a lot from it and that it was a disaster when it fell apart. I can't wait to hear more about that. All right. I want to know what their turn-ons are. I want to know what their turn-ons are, Pisces. What are their turn-ons, Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is this person's turn-ons? What do they like? What do they like? They like somebody who doesn't follow the crowd. They don't like selfishness either. They don't like somebody, they like somebody who loves very deeply. Okay, Pisces, this might be a good match for you. They like emotional intelligence. They like emotional maturity. They like somebody who knows what they want. right? I'm just saying. All right, what are their turnoffs? What are what are their turnoffs? What are their turnoffs? What are their turnoffs? What are their turnoffs? Non-committal people, unhappy people that are just miserable bitches and bastards, okay? And people that hold on to the past and hold grudges. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, now, what did they learn from their last relationship? That's what I'm dying to know. What did they learn from their last relationship, Pisces gang? What did they learn from the last relationship that they were in? What did they learn? That they're more in control of what happens to them than they realize. Woo! They learned how to heal, 3 of Wands. And I tell you something else. That is interesting. They learned that you don't need to worry about what other people's opinions are. They learned that they are more in control of their experiences than they realized. That's a pretty powerful one. That's a pretty powerful one. That's a pretty powerful one. That's pretty good. All right. How would their friends describe them, Pisces? How would their friends describe them? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them, Pisces? How would their friends describe them? How would their friends describe them? That's okay, Kim. That's what they got replay for. Here we go. How would their friends describe them? Let's see here. They would say they are a master of manifestation. They would. Magician card, they would say they're a lot of fun and that they've got ability to come back from things. In fact, their friends would tell you that this person, that last breakup was tough on them and that they came back really stronger than ever. They bounced back really well, like in a good way, right? And they would say that this person is a master of manifestation. They would also say that this person wines and dines whoever they are with and that they're a lot of fun. I like this person for you, Pisces. I'm going to find out if they had any kinks. Let's find out if they got any kinks, Pisces. Let's see what's up with that. Let's see if this person has any kinks, Pisces. Let's get spicy, Pisces. Let's get Pisces with the Pisces, right? Do they have any kinks? Do they have any kinks? Let's find out. Yep, they sure do, Pisces. Don't buy the vanilla ice cream this time, Pisces. Go for the rocky road, okay? You might want to, make sure that the chandeliers are bolted down real good. Okay, I'm just saying, all right? They got kinks, all right? All right. Let's do a quick collective message. I haven't done that in forever. We're going to do a collective message for everybody real quick. Collective message, just some advice for the collective. What does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear? By the way, there's a full moon coming up in Sagittarius. The energies look really fun. Really fun. Really fun energies, okay? That's about the gist of what I can say right now, but yeah. All right, collective message for everybody. Here we go. Collective message for everybody. Here we go. Thank you, Libra Sag. Appreciate that. Here we go. Wow. Okay, listen. Several things coming out. All right, know who to offer your cup to and who not to. All right? And when you find that person, love deeply. However, just because you have a lot of love to give does not mean just anyone deserves it. Okay? All right? Be careful who you open up to. Don't open up too fast. Don't spill your guts too much, right? And also the 6 of Swords is here. Know when to say when to move on from a situation, when to move on to better, clearer skies and calmer waters and do some healing. Know when to put some distance between you and another person, okay? That is coming out. Stay on top of your healing and your shadow work. And for goodness sakes, keep in mind, be optimistic. Know that your best days are always ahead, okay? Don't forget, where there's a star, there's always a sun to follow. Don't lose sight of what you're looking for, no matter what your goals are. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay focused, right? All right. So just a quick collective message. I hope that helps everybody. Thank you guys so much for all the super chats. Shout out to Lioness, Sonia, Susie, Awakened Aquarius, and Chexers for the super chats. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Greatly appreciate you guys. All right. Thank you so much for what you do. Jams, appreciate you for hanging out too. Mod Squad, you guys are the best. NT, I know Shay was here earlier. Several of the other mods were here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Love you guys to death. Big hugs, lots of kisses. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Bye, you guys. Thanks so much. Bye.